But what I want to talk to you guys about is that fruits are the cleansers in the body. Fruits will cleanse the body. Vegetables are the builders of the body. Vegetables are king. And so let's just say right now, maybe you eat 10% vegetables in your diet. If you can just increase that to 20%, you are already going to notice a difference in how you're feeling. Now, here's the thing. Some of you have a weaker digestive system, and you actually do better if your vegetables are steamed or maybe stir-fried just a little bit, whereas some people do better with raw vegetables, okay? But I wanted you to see, doesn't this kind of excite you when you see these colors? I mean, for me it's exciting, you know? Why is that? Because these yellow vegetables right here have carotene. That's really, really good for your eyesight. And if I actually cut this carrot and hold it right up to the sunlight, and I have a little thing up to the sunlight, you're going to see the iris and the pupil in your eye. You're going to see a picture of the iris and the pupil because carrots are so good for your eyesight. Now, also in America, we have a serious problem with constipation, okay? In America, last year, we spent over $10 billion on laxatives. That's a lot of money on laxatives. Do you know that the orange and yellow fruits and vegetables, such as, think about like a cantaloupe. Cantaloupe is nice and orange cantaloupe. Those vegetables and fruits will lubricate the bowel and keep you regular. So we need a lot of orange fruits in our diet. Now, what about red fruits and vegetables? This is a beautiful red pepper. What about red beets? Can you guys tell me some properties, some vitamins that you would find in red fruits? Iron, yes. Women, do we need a lot of iron? Because the men drive us crazy, so we need a lot of iron, you know, to survive the stress of the men in our life, right? So we've got iron. This is really good as an antioxidant. This has a lot of vitamin C, of course, and antioxidants. And this is, red vegetables are good for your blood. They're blood builders, especially beets. Beets are the king of all vegetables on the face of the earth. Okay, now, what about green? What about green vegetables? Especially, what about leafy green dark lettuces? Okay, what about that? What about kale? What can you guys tell me about kale? Well, here's an interesting thing. In America, the concept is, I got to give my children a lot of milk for the calcium, right? That's what everybody says, right? If you're eating dark green leafy lettuces and kale, that has infinitely more calcium for your bones, building good bones, than milk. So you want to be eating a lot of dark green vegetables, okay? And it's fantastic. Now, what about white foods? What about garlic and cauliflower, this great cauliflower, and leeks? These, you guys, I like to think of these white fruits and vegetables as the white knight, because it's going to rescue you. It's going to rescue your immune system, okay? Like, think about garlic in the cold and flu season. It's very antiviral. And so you need a lot of white vegetables because it's going to be very good for your white blood cells, your immune system, good in the wintertime, onions, garlic, okay? Are you tracking this? So this is why we need a colorful diet. Now, you guys in Europe are probably doing great, but I just have to share with you the statistics in the United States. In the United States, if you look at all the vegetables in the United States, we consume 25% of our vegetables are potatoes, 25%. And the majority of those potatoes are what? Take a guess. French fries. The majority of what we do. So we are missing all these beautiful live foods out of God's garden that we need, okay? So, you know, when you're consulting someone, you know, when I'm talking to a client about their health, I ask them about their diet, because if they would be able to just change 10% of their diet, just 10%, the essential oils will even work better. The oils will work better if our body is in a more alkaline state instead of an acid state, okay? And sugar, large amounts of sugar and overly large amounts of meat without vegetables create acid in the body, and then the oils don't work as well.